Well, there's a certain individual that has come back into the NFL. He has signed with Philadelphia. His name is Timothy Tebow.
Whoa.
I know one person who is very, very interested in talking about Tebow.
Elated.
That's my man Shed over there in Shed's block. Shed, what do you have for us?
Tebow's back. Ladies and gentlemen, no weapon formed against him shall prosper. On a Sunday, he gets signed with the Philadelphia Eagles.
It was on a Sunday.
After about, a 2-year hiatus, he's back in the Chip Kelly offense. Now, this is hilarious because obviously Chip Kelly is, dusting off his shoulders, showing the NFL that, hey, this is my system, it's going to be my way, and this is another chip off the block that I'm just going to take, and I'm going to show you guys what I can do with it. Who's to say who's going to be that quarterback in that situation, or even if Tebow's going to be a quarterback for that offense. But Chip Kelly is really showing his ego right now, just kind of bringing on Tim Tebow, and he has all these quarterbacks that were people's trash and is trying to make them treasure for his offense. Obviously, Sam Bradford is going to be the starter for right now because of that huge contract that he has. But when you bring Tebow on your team, you're going to have a crowd, you're going to have a following, and they're going to want to see this man play. So it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen with this offense, what he's going to do to get Tim Tebow incorporated. Obviously, it's a 1-year contract, so he's going to have to try to use him in some unique way to make his team get some wins. And if that happens, oh my God, here we go. Tebow Mania is back.
Hey-oh.
But I don't know, man. Chip Kelly, once again, doing it crazy. Fellas, I just want to get your thoughts on this. What do you think Chip Kelly is going to do with Tim Tebow? And how do you feel about it? Tim Tebow's back in the NFL, man. It seems like all is great in the world, I guess.
Why, Chip? Why? Why must this come into fruition? Why? Ty? Why, Ty? Why is Tebow in the NFL? What purpose does he bring being in the NFL?
All right. So, QBR is not the greatest. Everyone likes to think back to that Kansas City game where he only completed 2 passes and still won the game.
Exactly.
Steve probably mad because, the Steelers went up there and Ike Taylor swagging got burned on a touchdown by Tebow to
thank God he's
DT,
retired.
First play of overtime. Why not? There's so many other terrible second and third rate quarterbacks in the league. You tell me that Tim Tebow doesn't deserve a chance to be inside the league with what he did with the Broncos in combination with a good defense and a good kicking game. But hey, if you don't turn the ball over, if your teammates believe in you and you can elevate their play, especially when it's crunch time, you deserve a spot in the league, man. Chip Kelly owner of the offseason.
Do you really believe that?
He got him, Tim Tebow.
Capetra, I think he really does.
He really wholeheartedly believes that.
He really does. Oh. And I know Steve touched about Sam Bradford being the possible starter in Philadelphia. We don't know. You breathe on Sam Bradford, he might be done for the rest of his career.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So we don't even know. But
it's a long OTA.
Yeah, it's a very long OTA.
Hopefully he makes it through.
But let me throw a stat out there to you, Ty. And we talked about this yesterday. Timothy Tebow has not, let me repeat, has not completed a pass since 2012. It's been 3 years since he's completed a pass.
Was that
in
the
regular season?
In overtime?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
116. Okay, don't forget that he went to the New York Jets, where Rex Ryan doesn't know what he's doing when it comes to offense.
Eric Mangini was running the offense.
He went to the Patriots, and
he hasn't played in a full-on game in 2 seasons, though.
There's a lot of people who won't play ahead of Tom Brady.
He was on the SEC network. He's on SEC now. He was doing what we're doing. He's sitting back. He's up here commentating about the SEC.
If you're launching a network with one of the greatest players to come from your division and he has no work, you're going to have him come and launch your network, okay?
Oh, my goodness.
If God is for you, who can be against you?
Oh,
you know what?
Letting out on a Sunday as Tebow gets signed back to the league. Stop hating on Tebow, man.
Capetra, can you please talk to some sense into him?
Until this man plays a full season and has a sub 500 record, I'm not
I'll
going
be
to
surprised to see if he makes it out of preseason, to be honest.
For him to be on an active roster
his problem is decision making. He hasn't played in a full paced game in how many seasons?
It's not decision making. He can't throw. It's that fact.
Well, yeah. So. And he's getting older. He has not played at that level. He's been sitting behind analyzing. He probably thinks he knows now from watching from the Eiffel Tower.
So you have Mark Sanchez.
of Little Faith.
You have Matt Barkley, Sam Bradford, Tim Tebow, and they have another quarterback on the roster too as well.
Yeah, they're stacked.
Yeah.
Even at best third string, but I don't see it happening.
Well, let me ask you this question. Whose quarterbacks would you rather have now? The Philadelphia Eagles with their Lutney and
stable
of quarterbacks, or the stable of quarterbacks in Columbus, Ohio, at Ohio State?
OSU.
Oh wow, that was
I'm taking OSU.
Real quick and easy.
I don't even gotta think about this one.
Oh wow, Capetra.
Yeah, I don't know anybody but Tebow, honestly.
Ohio State. That would be. For Ty's favorite number, that would be a 3-peat. I'm taking 12 gauge.
12 gauge.
12 gauge. Braxton.
Don't forget about Braxton.
I'm taking them right now. I can't even fathom any of these quarterbacks being in the league more than.
Guy did some good things too.
More than another 3 years. I can't fathom them being in the league much longer.
Don't forget.
Maybe they'll shock us all.
Oh yeah,
I bet he will. You know what? He's done it before. I'll tell you that much. Don't forget the league. You know they're changing all these rules. They're trying to play with the 2 point, the extra point there. Chip Kelly liked to go for it when he was at Oregon. Don't be surprised if he just get in there, Tebow, 2 yards.
Hey, did you all remember? I think Chip Kelly said now. Granted, Tebow was in college. But he said Tebow would never play for him. He did not fit in his style of offense.
Yeah, boy, things have changed. I know someone else. Share what you got over there. I see the hand up.
Well, the thing I think about this is obviously the celebrity of Tim Tebow. I mean, who's to say that this is not another power move just to get the Eagles fans back on his team? I mean, obviously everybody's a little flustered about this offseason except for the DeMarco Murray signing. But you bring Tebow, you're going to bring a whole slew of following with that, you know, with the celebrity that he brings along. And maybe he's just doing this as a ploy. Obviously, his ego is a little stricken. He might not even play him. He may play him. He may be forced to play him because of the fan base. He probably doesn't even understand what's coming with this. But at the same time, it's like, well, I'm Chip Kelly. This is the Eagles. This is my team. This is the way I'm going to do it. Oh, yeah, I'm just going to sign Tim Tebow this offseason, and we just going to make it happen. I'm going to get the fan base back on my side by doing that. So, I don't know, man. It could be something like that just to think about. It's not even talking about the quarterback situation. They could put him at fullback. They can put him at, you know, the backup quarterback. I don't know. Whatever they're going to do with him, but it's all about the celebrity push for me. That's what I think about it.
Chip Kelly done lost his mind.